good publicity.
Not me lah.
Wait, you have a YouTube channel?
No, just to upload videos for
What's it
Mr.
called?
What's it called? Anam and Canopy.
No, you just
Wait, do you see that?
Wait, shut up, okay? Okay, so let's look at my next question. Living in modern times brings about many mental health challenges. How far do you agree? Okay, so this is a argumentative question. So whenever you identify an argumentative question, what? Okay, so whenever you identify an argumentative question, what is important in this thing? Hey, please, I know I'm a bit chopped now, but I don't need to keep making all his face. Okay, so whenever you identify an argumentative question, what must you do?
Topic center. Topic.
Okay, so before all of that, so what's the structure for argumentative?
Intro.
Body paragraph wise. How many paragraphs must you have?
3.
3 paragraphs, okay?
One
So,
paragraph.
end of the day, your 3 paragraphs, what is the stand? Is it the same stand or all 3 paragraphs with different stand?
Same stand.
All 3 must have the same stand, huh? Okay, so what do I mean by this?
So do you watch the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
No, wait, later. Okay, so body paragraph 1, 2, and body paragraph 3. So body paragraph 2 will be 1 and 2 will be your stand. Body paragraph 3 also your stand. But what is special about body paragraph 3?
Counter argument.
Yes, okay, so we always start your third body paragraph with a counter argument. So what is the purpose of your counter argument? To show your marker that you understand both sides of the argument before taking a stand. So if your counter argument is some like stupid ass argument which doesn't make any sense, it does not support your point at all. Okay, so you need to make sure the counter argument is a valid one, it's a real one. You cannot just make up some bullshit counter argument that only applies to like maybe 1% of the whole wide world. Okay, so that's not a valid counter argument. You need to show that counter argument is actually a real scenario. Okay, so you always start with a counter argument. So when you write a counter argument, do you need to write the whole paragraph? No need, right? Okay, so what do you need to write? Your point firstly, right? So you need to write your point. You need to write, elaborate your point, and then if you have time, give an example. Okay, so after you write your counter argument point, it is finished already. So what's the next part you need to do? Rebuttal. Okay, so what is the purpose of your rebuttal? Is it just to state a new point?
No.
No, so that's not the purpose of your rebuttal. The actual purpose of your rebuttal is to show that your counter argument is shit, to show it is flawed. Okay, so how do you do that? There's only 2 ways that you can do it. I mean, there's more ways, but then the 2 easiest way to directly show that this counter argument is shit is
Can you use the NTU example?
can. Okay, so but I think all of you understand how to use this already, right? Okay, so who's not very clear about how to use this? Okay, so basically, let's say my topic sentence is there potential girlfriends for me in my university? Wait, straight away, I don't complete my question, all just say no already, all just status already. Okay, so that's the thing, right? So I say no. But then is it, like, will you guys believe me if I say no or not?
No.
No, right? Because you will just say all these other things, right? So how do you show the other side of this thing? You have to show that I only went to school once a week, right? So did I even see anyone there?
No.
No, right? I missed 4 days of school. So I'm actually missing the majority. I've never seen the majority of the people. That's
Why
like
you write down 4 days?
lazy lah, like.
Bro, you're not Mike Ross, bro.
No need to go school one lah, just study at home can already. So it makes sense, that's how you show that any argument. These 2 methods will work for any argument. But then the main thing that I want you guys to understand from this is your rebuttal must directly show that your counter argument is wrong. Okay, that's why we have these 2 methods. It's just not simply stating a whole new point with no relevance to your counter argument. You must make sure that your rebuttal directly attacks your counter argument and then you bring in your point. Okay? So you cannot just leave this hanging out. So that's the most important part. So that's the one that differentiates between your A and your B students. So normally the other students will just write the rebuttal point as a whole new point. Okay, that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to show that our counter argument is flawed.
How you think of a counter argument and then like really rebut it?
Same thing lah.
Fast enough.
I'll show you later, okay?
Wait. So your counter argument must be related to your rebuttal.
No, so you just write a counter argument first. Okay, rebuttal will later on automatically come in. I'll show you this whole thing, then you understand the process, okay? So after I explain this whole structure, then you guys ask me anything you're not sure. Okay, so let's look at this question. So standard stuff, every time you see a question, we need to ask ourselves, what is the topic? What are we deciding? Okay, so that's the 2 most important things. So what are we deciding here?
What are you deciding?
Yeah, what are we deciding here?
Many.
No,
actually.
Many what? Many what?
Many mental health
Challenges, right? Okay, so that's what we're deciding. Does it bring about many mental health challenges or does it not bring about?
or a few.
does not bring about mental health challenges. Okay, that's what we're deciding. Is it easy to identify?
Not really.
So every essay need to decide only two things, right? Can you decide something about living in modern times or not? Can you decide to live in modern times or not live in modern times?
No.
No, right? So is that your deciding factor?
No.
No, right? So what's the other requirement there? Mental health challenges, right? So that's what you're trying to decide here. Okay?
Isn't many the magic word?
Yes.
Why
you-
is a comparison? Because modern times cannot be magic word.
Because we're using it as our topic.
Modern time is topic.
Yeah. Okay? So there's multiple ways you can attack the same question because all of these words. You want to address your modern times with your magic word also can. Okay, you just need to have something that sets you apart from other students. You need to dive deeper into one word. Okay?
So what do you say?
Bro, you did not say sad, bro.
What?
You say something else, bro.
No, you don't say anything. Okay, modern times is your topic. Okay, so this is what we do every time. So let's talk about living in modern times. Okay, so when I have this topic over here, do you guys already know what comes under this thing?
Yes.
Very easy already, right? I don't even need to write it down, right? So you can talk about fast-paced, competitive, all this, stressful, right? So chronically online, technologically dependent, all these are simple things you can talk about. Living in modern times, okay? So are all these sweeping statements overgeneralized? No, right? All of these things are real characteristics, okay? Okay, you can talk about chronically online. Technologically advanced, okay, fast paced, okay, highly competitive, okay, you can talk about meritocratic society. Okay, so all these things are different points about living in modern times, which all of it is true. Okay, so the next thing, what are we trying to decide here? Mental health challenges or not?
Many.
Yeah, many mental health challenges or not a lot of mental health challenges. These are two things I'm trying to decide. Health challenges. Okay, so the next thing is these are deciding factors. So how do we decide if we have a lot of mental health challenges? How do you know if you guys have a lot of mental health challenges?
You want to kill themselves.
Exactly, you feel suicidal, you feel stressed, you feel overwhelmed, all that things, okay? Okay, feeling overwhelmed, feeling stressed, this is just being able to take mental health challenges, not being
Teacher, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Young people and modern times is like all the same, right? Like the points.
Okay, so when I say young people and modern times, it's almost the same thing because it's talking about now. But then when I say young people, it's a bit more different because can you talk about young people? Can you talk about working environment? No, right? Because young people, they're not working yet. It's related more to youth and like
So you say
studying.
you're not young.
Me?
Yeah.
I did not even say that. I'm still a young soul, okay?
But then you say
Why all of you laugh?
you cannot
It's
say
just someone
working
who will
environment.
say, bro, wait, 25, bro.
Okay, not having time for hobbies, okay?
That one is mental health challenge, right?
Like, how do you decide if they have mental health challenges?
Yeah,
Like,
but nobody want to kill themselves because they don't have time to read a book.
no, like just basically saying that what defines like, what would it lead up to? Okay, so it's just brainstorming. Okay, no time to release stress and all that stuff. Okay?
Burn out.
Yeah, okay? Being able to.
Do what we want.
Yeah.
What's the opposite of good? Students.
Okay, so work-life balance, okay?
Stress free. I thought you said cannot use work life balance. Oh, yeah.
We also use connectivity.
Okay, go, this one can what? Because it's not young people today. Okay?
But work-life balance can be like your work is your school, what? for young people.
Yeah, can lah. That's exactly what you can talk
Oh.
about. Parents about time, all these things. Okay? So this is what we need to decide. So the next thing is how do we form our points? So the same thing So you need to follow the framework.
Is it
Okay?
you mix and match?
Yes. Okay? So
I
you need to take
understand
a
it now.
Shut up, but no, you just understand it after 6 months of me teaching you. So topic, the formula is paraphrase question. What's the two things we need to add in here? Topic plus deciding factor. Okay, so for instance, right, if I want to talk about being chronically online,
Yeah.
so can I say this relates to a lot of mental health challenges?
Yeah.
Easily, right? So what are the different mental health challenges we can face? Cyberbullying, correct?
That's
Unreleased.
challenge.
Yeah, cyberbullying leads to what? Depression, right?
Oh,
Correct? So you can just form a connection. There's chronically online leads to cyberbullying, addiction. Okay, what else can you talk about? Body dysmorphia. Okay, so now we have so many different categories under 1 point. So these are all the different things you can talk about. So for instance, you can just start your sentence by saying.
can you link highly competitive and anxiety?
Can. Okay, so
You know, they actually did a study, then they found that 40% of youths show symptoms of anxiety and stress. Yeah.
it's true, what? Okay. Elaboration. Okay, so the next part for elaboration, what's the formula that we need to apply here?
What?
Keywords.
Hey, why you from last time you try to take a picture from different angles? You can just ask me, you cannot see, or which one you cannot see?
The whole thing.
Okay, so this one is feeling overwhelmed, feeling stressed, not having time for hobbies, no time to relieve stress, being able to do what you want, able to have work-life balance, not feeling overwhelmed and all that stuff. Okay? Okay, so the next thing is your elaboration. It's very important that you identify your keywords. So 90% of the time your keywords comes from where? Your topic and your deciding factor. Okay, so you need to form your questions. Okay? Questions,
Questions first.
which is what and why. Okay, so when I talk about chronically online, you talk about what is being chronically online and why are they chronically online.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes?
What is paraphrase question?
So just so that when you write your 3 topics and all 3 doesn't sound the same. Okay?
Wait, like you paraphrase question then add in your topic and your that.
Yeah, correct. So you can just say living in today's society where all of us are chronically online,
Oh,
it is what? It is undeniable that all of us will fail.
okay.
Yeah, okay? So that's what you need to
But
do.
isn't repetition a literary device?
Yes, but what would you want to use repetition here?
Just-
You're repeating the same point, you're doing listing. Okay, it's not repetition.
Okay.
Okay, understand? So you need to form your keywords are what and why. Talk about what is being chronically online and why are people chronically online. So when you form these 2 simple questions, are you giving context to what you're writing about? You are, right? Okay, that's the easiest way to give context and elaborating your keywords as you're chronically online. Because if you just put this word chronically online, your marker will not know what you're going to be talking about later on. So you need to elaborate. So next thing is your deciding factor, right? So you can talk about feeling stressed or feeling overwhelmed. You talk about what is feeling stressed and why would they feel stressed. Okay?
Does it need to be in a Singaporean context?
No need. This one no need. Okay? So you can talk about what is feeling stressed and why would they be feeling stressed. So this one we talk about why would they be feeling stressed already, right? Constant comparison, cyberbullying, cloak of anonymity, all these things are simple terms that you can use. Okay, the next thing is your example. Okay, and your explanation of example. Okay. So explanation of example, the first part you guys do, then the next part is what I'm going to elaborate on, okay? So which keyword do you guys want to address? Many mental health challenges also can, modern times also can.
Many.
Okay, because obviously we're going to talk about many, right? So why is that a smarter choice? Because modern, we already talked about modern characteristics here already. Okay, so when you go and repeat the same thing here, would it sound repetitive?
Yes.
Yeah, is that what we're trying to do? No, So you talk about keywords that we have not addressed yet. So many, is it a comparative term?
Yeah. Actually, cannot go.
No, it's not comparing anything. Many means what? How do you show that it's many?
More than.
More than one, okay? To show that it's a lot. Okay, so how do you show it's a lot?
How do you
Or show the normal. Wait, is that normal?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, you can talk about normal, okay? So you can talk about normally, social media is used for what?
Is it tangent?
But then like, do we need to show in each body paragraph that there's many mental health challenges?
Yeah, related to your topic.
Or is it
Okay,
like-
so yeah, competitive society leads to many mental health challenges such as what? Anxiety, depression, all these things, right? So the same thing about being chronically online, right? So what does cyberbullying lead to? Same thing, you just talk about body dysmorphia, right? You can talk about low self-esteem. What else can you talk about?
Stress.
anxiety, stress, all these things, then only be considered many. So let's say you only have one mental health challenge where you're feeling stressed. So is that considered many? No, to actually show there's many, you have to state this cyberbullying actually causes a wide range of mental health problems.
Can
Okay?
you reuse the same mental health issues?
Yeah, I can, because there's only so much mental health issues, right?
Can you list a bunch of mental health issues?
Okay, so everybody, you guys try this. Okay, Gareth, start one.
Like autism.
Bro, how are you gonna get that from being chronically online, bro?
Like,
Yeah. Okay.
Anxiety.
Anxiety. Okay.
what body dysmorphia?
Okay. Depression.
Sad.
Okay, you can just talk about low moods and all that.
Oh,
Okay,
no friends, no friends. Does mood swings count?
No, mood swings. Okay, mood swings can. Bipolar disorder can. Okay, so no friends is not a mental health disorder. No friends just you just keep the show. Okay, so Glenda, what else is there?
Depression.
Okay, depression, all these things. Okay, so all of this is closely related, lah. Okay, so is there any more mental health challenges you guys can talk about?
Suicidal tendencies.
Suicidal tendencies, yes. Okay, then. No more already. Ellie? No more. Okay, so you already have 5 lah. So these 5 can be used across all your
Wait, Joe, I
paragraphs.
have a question.
Yes.
So every paragraph you just say there are many, then you list out different ones.
No, but then that is just writing a statement, but then you have to show why and how. Okay, so let's say you get anxiety from cyberbullying, right? You have to say this will result in anxiety because why?
You're damn scared though.
Yeah, correct. So they'll be scared of the next possible encounter or the next possible. Yeah, in your to show that it's actually many. Okay, you cannot just say write the same sentence every time, right? You cannot just say they will face many mental health challenges such as anxiety, depression, and body dysmorphia. You have to talk about how will they face each one of these things, which is just one sentence each.
You buy your topic sentence only talk about one, right? Then you can just say like other than this, there are.
Yeah, correct. So it's your many lah, that's your keyword addressing, not limited to this, but then it's actually many. Okay, you all understand the framework? Okay, so this framework is the same as I went through for the previous question. Okay, so this one is just gonna take you 5 minutes. I want to write this one again. Okay, so this is the last essay that you guys will be writing, the last paragraph. Okay? Yeah. Everybody wants paper? What's that?